Well, hello, Disney Connections and fellow Disney freaks. Good morning. It's Saturday.
We're in here by ourselves right now, but it's okay. People can catch it on the replay. Somebody forgot to hit go live. So we're sitting here like waiting for it to start. And I looked on YouTube and nothing was happening. I'm like, why isn't it going? Yeah, Robin hit go live. What you have to do for it to go live.
Right. So you missed all the best content. Sorry. Now you're just left with, the rest of the crap that we're going to
Untrue. We're going to talk about some fun stuff today though. So
okay.
I'm excited. Did you get my PowerPoint?
I did.
My PowerPoint.
Are you ready?
Google Slides. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. Boom, baby. I figured that one out.
Wow. So you just hit the button and boom. You should put us in the screen though.
I could.
Okay. Do it.
Like let's see, I think down in that corner. That would be good. Right there.
We are. So that we're always there, just in case.
Yeah. Welcome to the live show, y'all. Most Saturday mornings at 12 p.m. Walt Disney World time. So we're going with the most because you just never know. Life is crazy, and you might be out and about.
Yes, Kensington. I did get your address. So yesterday I picked up a new Hollywood Studios map because they changed all their maps. So I wanted to get the newest version. Kenzie K is in the house.
What's up? Good morning.
She must not be working today. Well, we know she's not.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm setting up the studio this morning. Spilled some coffee on me.
Where did you spill it?
Right here.
Are you burned?
Probably a little bit. Yeah, it's fine.
Remember that time I burned my whole chest?
Yeah.
It was bad. Like I spilled the coffee down and it was bad. It was like, I don't know what's worse. First, second, third degree. Like what's worse?
It was bad.
You don't know?
Third degree, I think.
First degree is worse.
No, third is worse.
No, first degree.
I don't know.
Third degree?
Let's look this up. If only we had.
Does anybody know? I mean, we spent $60,000 on you to go to school for this kind of stuff. So I
have a book over there.
I assumed you would know.
I mean, and I've taken first aid like multiple times. Degree.
What is wrong with you?
I had a peanut before we went live. Well, while we were going.
Okay, here, go down.
Burn classifications. Yeah. There we go. Right there.
I don't know why I just want to make sure we're not giving incorrect information.
Right. Burns can occur. Issues of burns, partial thickness.
Okay, everyone's saying that third degree is the worst.
Third degree involves the full thickness. See, my
so it goes down all the degrees.
$60,000 in education, and I was right.
Well, then
I told you I'm a numbers guy.
I didn't have a third degree burn.
No,
it was probably first degree burn, but it hurt like a third degree burn.
Mine's like a half degree burn.
Half degree.
Yeah,
okay,
it's fine.
All right, moving on.
So now watch this. Okay. So we'll cut back to over here. Okay. Like that, and then just press your little arrow right there on your boom. Okay, so now your preview screen is up there on the left.
Okay,
so there you go. So then we can come back over here and we can remind you to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I think we're on the back. I think we're coming back. So
are we?
Yeah. I have this sneaking suspicion that we are
how do you work this machine?
Okay, so you see this little right here?
Yeah.
This tells you where
I understand that.
And you just turn it on.
Oh, you just turn it on. Okay.
And then we're down there in the bottom corner.
Okay.
So anyway, we are on the return and
we're on the rebound.
We're here to bring you some content and talk to you and hang out with
you. We actually have news today.
And there's some news today. I did not have time because I burned myself with the coffee. I didn't have time to
look at my PowerPoint.
So, and share us out with your friends.
You don't ever have time to look at my PowerPoint.
Actually,
no matter if you spell coffee or not.
Last week I looked at the PowerPoint.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. So there it is. So we've got this little machine here where we can cut back and forth. Boom. There we are. Hit like and subscribe. And then back to us here in the studio. So when we are.
You don't even need to put on a logo because.
Right. There's a logo over there.
There's a logo over there. That was a gift.
Reminder to subscribe.
That was a gift from
Couple of kiddos.
A couple of kiddos.
Wow.
It was box swap. They knocked it out of the park with that pillow.
Totally did.
It's like my favorite. That was like the mic drop of the century.
I know. I opened that and I'm like, what?
I was like, how did they do this? I have never seen this before.
Right? Shoot, we haven't said that in a long time. Let me know. Should we open a box? Should we order a box or something?
We're gonna order a box from ourselves.
We could order. You know what? I don't know if you know, but there is a fun and fancy freight box out there. If you're looking for some Disney merch, we can hook you up with that.
All right, let's move on. What's next? What's on the agenda?
I don't know. Hit your forward button and then look at your preview screen, and it will tell you.
Oh, okay.
See, and then we can cut to it right there.
We will get it under control here.
So it's fine. There's some new technology in the studio now. This screen right here, I don't know that there's a place for us. That wasn't a good place for us because that covers up. So we could go up there maybe.
Okay.
So you gotta finesse what's going on.
Whatever.
So new technology in the studio. She's getting used to it.
So this is the new treat, the newest treat. And if you don't know, this is sponsored by Main Street Treat Company. So we actually tried this treat last night. It is the sweet potato Woody's Lunchbox tart. Okay, make us big again.
Okay, so turn it off. Yep. Then now press cut. Boom! Right there, back in studio.
All right.
So we can show you now.
This one's broken.
Off a piece. Oh.
This one's broken because I was a little rough with it, but there's supposed to be another marshmallow. So 3 marshmallows.
Check that out. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cover your eyes.
Why?
Because the product showcases.
All right.
There. Oh, there.
And here's the other piece.
There's the other piece.
There's the other piece.
This isn't the fancy like focus on the product camera, but this, y'all. Okay. So
I was skeptical.
She was totally skeptical.
It's called a sweet potato Woody's Lunchbox tart, and it's got cinnamon. It's got sweet potato. It's got pecans.
Yes.
Or pecans, however you say it from wherever you're at, and toasted marshmallows. It actually sounded good when I was reading about it, but then I don't know. It didn't look as great as I thought it should, and then I was just worried.
Well, and then I was worried because, when we went to go get the pumpkin one during Thanksgiving, it wasn't very pumpkin-y. Like I want pumpkin to punch me in the face.
Yeah. It was a slight pumpkin.
It was just a slight pumpkin.
This ended up tasting like a pecan pie.
With sweet potato.
But with sweet potato.
It was delicious.
Like a sweet potato pie with pecans.
Look at those.
They really toast those babies. They toast them.
It's soft.
Of course it's soft.
No.
The Woody's Lunchbox tarts are kind of my favorite treat. So I'm going to eat a piece because I didn't have breakfast because somebody didn't make me eggs.
Well, somebody was spilling coffee all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to make sure we were up and running here. Yeah. Now would be a good time for our sponsor. Let's go to our sponsor right here.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connexions and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
You took a bite right before we came back. And I was thinking, that commercial was enough time for me to chew and finish and come back. And then literally it's like 3, 2, and you're taking a bite, right? Okay.
Because I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm a little bit hungry. So I guess we'll have some bacon and eggs later.
They toast the pecans too. Those are toasted.
And they're delicious. So
calling me.
So definitely head over to Main Street Treat if you are interested in picking up some Woody's Lunchbox. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're only going to be around for about another week or 2.
Yeah, so, I think it was just for the month of February.
Yeah. So if you're wanting the pecan sweet potato pie pastry, what do we call these? Pop-Tarts.
Woody's Lunchbox tarts.
Lunchbox tarts, right.
All right, let's get into some news.
Real quick, before we get in that news, I noticed that Kensington said, can we have a Disney Connections personal box? So our Disney Connections personal box is now Fun and Fancy Freight. I mean, if you want a box, put it in the comments that you would like the Disney Connections logo on the box. We'll see what we can do. But what was it, 2 years ago, before we moved to Florida and before we bought a treat company, you did do Disney Connections boxes. And so
they were a hit.
They were, and they were limited supply
I
because
did 10 of each.
because we were limited being in San Antonio, Texas. So now the Fun and Fancy Freight boxes
They're
are not limited because we're right here in Orlando. Yes, it is merch.
Oh, she wants Disney Connections merch.
Oh, you want Disney Connections merch?
Like the pillow. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to a couple of kiddos about that.
We're gonna have to figure that out. That's a good idea too. I'll tell you what, go get you a Fun and Fancy Freight box. Put in the comments that you'd like Disney Connections merch. We'll see what we can do.
Don't get crazy. Let's not put that out there yet.
Oh, anyway. So
let's go.
Well, you're the one running that section over there. See, now on this slide right here,
You
there's
can
not
put us right there.
There's not really a place
Yes,
for us.
you can.
I don't like it.
I want us in there.
Okay.
How do you do it?
That's wrong. See,
That's fine.
You need to put us in there first where you want it. And then that would have covered up where it says news.
Okay. So everyone is talking about Splash Mountain and how it closed. And there are some, it's a hot topic right now. I'm excited.
I'm so excited I got in trouble. Yeah. By the way, if they put up like netting around something that's semi-permeable and you can kind of see through it, you can go up there and look through. But once you take your camera and start to put up against the netting to take pictures on the other side, they come out of the woodwork.
They don't like that. They don't like when
Sir, what are you doing?
I mean, he wasn't like putting his hand through it.
No.
He was just looking.
I was just looking up. I was peering through the holes. I mean,
it's fine.
There was no signs.
No, which signs. You said, instead of going, oh, sorry, and moving along, you're like, I don't see any signs. That is a rude guest. You would be labeled
that was a rude comment or cast member.
No, she was doing her job.
No, she needed it.
She was doing her job.
She should have come up and nicely said, sir.
She was nice. You
might not
don't
be
like
signs.
Authority.
There might not be any signs here, but we're asking you not.
Usually when you put up a barrier, you don't want people looking through it.
There was no sign.
You're a treasured guest. That's what you are.
You know what? Treasure me up.
All right. So I just kind of wanted to go over some of the facts about Splash Mountain.
Okay.
And what's going to happen. This is from the mouth of Disney, not from the mouth of Joe down on the corner who thinks he knows what's going on. This is Disney. So Tiana's Bayou Adventure, 2024, the end of 2024. I don't know what that means. October, November, December. Okay. Who knows? But this is going to be the rethemed ride. So what Disney is saying is this is a love letter to New Orleans. It's going to be a love letter to New Orleans. They sent their team down to New Orleans for a weekend or a week or whatnot. We're immersed in the culture, talk to people, talk to the city, talk to the people, had some experiences, worked out costuming, like what the characters are going to look like in the ride, what they're going to be wearing, what they're going to be doing, music, all of that. So they really immerse themselves in the New Orleans culture to come up with this story. And the story is going to be called, as of right now, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And it's going to be where the film left off. Okay. So at the end of the movie.
So wait, pause for a second.
Yeah.
You're saying that the ride is going to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So I hope you have an answer for why there's Tiana's foods everywhere.
So here's the thing. The story, what happens after the film is Tiana, Prince Naveen, all of those characters are going to be planning a huge Mardi Gras celebration.
Okay.
And part of what has happened between the end of the film and them planning this celebration is Tiana has bought an old salt mine and turned it into this like event planning restaurant type of thing where they plant things.
Okay.
Food service. They're so she is using all of her own supplies to plan this party.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not really exactly sure about the connection here, but that is what is being said. So it's her salt mine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's her salt.
Because she married a prince and the money she was able to afford it.
She got money.
She got money now.
So
is Ray going to be dead? Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a little.
There's some Disney magic there.
Something where, because he's a star now.
Yeah.
He'll probably be in there as a star.
Maybe as a star.
So her and her friends, Deanna and her friends, are going to prepare this huge Mardi Gras celebration. We're going to get to come along through the bayou and help her or watch them plan it.
Oh.
And as of right now, the actual ride system's not changing. The drops aren't changing.
It's just going to be a facelift.
A facelift.
Oh, okay. Well, facelift is good.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. That's what's going to be happening.
Okay.
With Tiana, with Splash.
Let us know in the comments. I know there's going to be a lot of hashtag replays on this since, didn't have this scheduled until about 15-20 minutes before we went live, I guess. But yeah, let us know in the comments. Is this, are you excited? Are you sad? Are you mad? Or are you glad? I'm just wondering. Okay.
All right. So everyone's talking today about Iger's investor call.
Okay.
So we have some news about Iger's investor call and what we
Are we
think
going
about
right
it.
to it? Right into
Yeah,
it?
we only got an hour.
I mean, we're just going to bounce right into it.
We're bouncing through.
There is the guy. That's a young picture of him right
yeah,
there.
because, and I didn't realize that he was much older than that now.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe this whole return to Disney has aged him. But the pictures that are coming out of the parks, because Josh, excuse me, we need to take a call. You're live on the air with Disney Connections.
Are you really?
Yeah. Watch your language.
Oh, so I should swear a lot?
What's going on, Disney Dynamic?
What are you guys doing besides that?
We are doing our show, and then we are going to, I think Mackenzie wants to go to Cast Connection, so I think I'm going to take her over there, and then we might come meet you at SeaWorld.
Oh, okay. We're heading to SeaWorld right now. That's what I was curious to see if you're going to head up there or not.
Are we allowed to say that on this channel?
SeaWorld? All right, we'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. Our good friends at Park Hopper Choppers want to know that there's a sale going on right now, so hit parkhopperchoppers.com.
Awesome. All right.
Cool. Hey, if you bye.
Bye.
If you're coming into the Orlando area and you would like to rent some scooters, go over to parkhopperchoppers.com, parkhopperchopper without the S, parkhopperchopper.com, and you can rent some scooters.
You can.
So, yeah.
Super fun ones that they have super fun names for.
Yeah. 007.
Yeah.
They got flames.
Yeah. Very fun.
Cool.
So in the investor call, he actually said streaming is his number one priority, which is interesting.
Really?
Yeah, because we kind of were thinking it was going to be the opposite. But I think he's going to be able to do it and not ignore
I think. No, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that streaming is his number one priority to fix, because the parks are profitable right now. The profit margins on the parks are working. He left Josh Tomorrow in there. Everything is kind of, good. They're not
I think they get along.
They're not changing any hourly employees. So therefore, I think that, some of the upper management maybe, or, the guys in the offices with, 3-4 windows, those guys are maybe possibly going to be fired. I don't know. But a lot of changes are coming to the streaming service, right? Didn't he appoint 2 new people into Disney Entertainment?
Oh, I don't know.
check me on that. I don't know if that's right, but you know, they did do some things, and I don't know if you're going to get into this because oh no, it's right there on the bottom. So one of the things that Iger directed them is go back to what works. Go back to what works. Let's hit a Toy Story 5. Let's hit a Frozen 3. And you know what? Zootopia was one of the biggest hits, which I didn't even realize actually. But Zootopia was one of the biggest hits in the animation sector. And we didn't do anything with it afterwards. Like there's no characters in the park. There's no real display, you know. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna hit Zootopia and start generating some revenue in the entertainment side because Disney Plus has been bleeding money. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Zootopia, there is a rumor that where the Dino Land used to be in Animal Kingdom is going to be rethemed into Zootopia.
I would not doubt that.
Well, especially since they're coming out with another movie, that would only make sense.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna latch onto that franchise and start building it up because it was good. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I didn't watch it when it first came out. I watched it, I don't know, a year later.
Yeah, we didn't go see it in the theater, but we saw it later.
Hello, Mary.
Mary's in the house on her way to SeaWorld.
Yeah. Mary from Park Hopper Choppers, providing you with your scooters in and around the Orlando area.
Superior Scooter Rentals. Yeah.
So, yeah, back to the layoffs because you said there's 7,000 layoffs, and they did specify that this was not going to be the hourly employees or cast members that are, you know, on the front lines, that are in the parks, you know, housekeeping, food services. Those people are not being laid off. And I was watching DFB earlier, and they said that it could even be jobs that were posted online and they're just going to remove the post. So they haven't hired them. They're open positions that were available. So not necessarily 7,000 people are being laid off, but if you go to Disney Careers, there are thousands of job postings.
Right.
So it could be that those job postings just get removed and they don't fill those positions and that there's not actually 7,000 people losing their job.
Well, I was watching a video this week. I mean, here's the thing. Disney is so large. Right, 220 some thousand employees in the Disney bubble, right? 220 some thousand. So if you have 220,000 and you lay off 7,000 people, it's like a 3.5% or less cut in staffing. And I mean, you think about that. It's not a lot. Like. You know, he's just cutting what is necessary. So I don't think he's excessive here. I think he's really done his research on this, and he wants to keep morale up in the company because he's trying to build this. He's trying to rebuild, right? The
Did you put this on Facebook? It's not there.
Yeah, there were some issues with that.
Nobody knows we're here.
Maybe that's why. Share us over to Facebook to let them know. Share a little link.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't link
wouldn't
up.
do it. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't link up this morning.
Well, let me try to. I mean, we're halfway done now, but let me go ahead and I'm going to try to post it so that people at least know we're here.
Now I see a point here that I didn't know and I hadn't heard about, but Avatar Land in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like
so
where?
Not a full on like it is in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
But it's going to be like a size down. Where it says there's going to be a ride. So yeah, look, Mary couldn't find us.
Huh. Yeah. Well, definitely not being able to find us on Facebook. I can guarantee that because I didn't put it out there on Facebook. Like I said, I spilled coffee on myself about 15 minutes before we were going live. And yeah.
I'm not gonna do trivia if there's nobody here.
Well, we might have to save the trivia for next week then. Unless y'all share this out with your friends real quick and let them know and we get a bunch of people in here. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll be right with you.
Let's see. I want to see where we're going next. This would be a good one to go. And this is a good one to go full screen because Yeah. So Provost Park Pass and his wife Amanda were here in Disney World. This is not a picture of us here in Florida.
No.
That's actually a picture of us in California,
Disneyland.
in Disneyland. We were up next to like
Small
Small World area right there. And I heard this voice and I was like, I know who that is.
That's Chris.
That's Chris over at Provost Park Pass. And so I started looking around and I saw him and he was over there. He was interacting with some guests. And so I was very patient. And I just wanted to say hi and I just wanted to thank him because he is so much fun. He had an April Fool's video from 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh, it was
that
hilarious.
was hilarious. You know, coming out of the pandemic, I loved his sense of humor. You know, with the walking through pirates.
I literally
and,
thought
Splash
it
Mountain,
was real.
Splash Mountain having like sanitizer.
He had me going. He had me going until the very end when he said something like they're no longer allowing more than certain reservations in a family or something, and the 5-year-olds have to go in by themselves, like the parent can't go in. And I was like, wait,
I was
what?
I was watching her watch that video after I'd already watched it. Now I mean I don't want to say that I'm better, but I had this down. I knew it was April Fool's Day.
I did not.
And so I was watching this fully expecting some April Fool's jokes, not really knowing that the whole thing was a joke, right? I thought parts of it were going to be real.
The whole thing. It was hilarious. He was like, and then now Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be a walkthrough. They are retheming. There's going to be a huge slide instead of going down. And I'm sitting here thinking, how are they going to control that? People are going to get hurt. Like you're walking around in the dark and I'm like becoming angry. Yeah. I'm like, this is insane. Why would Disney do all of this?
Yeah.
And then when it clicked way later than it should have, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't.
And your face was just, I mean, it was priceless throughout the whole thing. I don't know how she didn't notice me just watching her.
No, I didn't, because I was just so shocked by everything that was coming out of his mouth.
I might have to go watch that again.
No, yeah. I think we should can we watch it and do like how we respond while we watch it? We should do that. That was hilarious. Anyway, so our daughter got to ride Tron like 5 times yesterday. And Chris was there riding Tron. He's putting his video up like yesterday or today. I don't know when he was putting his video up. So she ran into him and this is why I want to shout him out and Amanda, because she walks up to him and says, hi, I think you know my parents. And he says, oh, who are your parents? And she says, Disney Connections. And he doesn't even like miss a beat. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, Chris, you have no idea who we are, but you are the nicest person to be like, oh yeah, totally know them because we know you don't know us, but it's okay. That was like the funniest, nicest thing that you could have done. And
yes. For sure.
Totally.
If you happen to watch this, Chris, thank you so much for that interaction with our daughter.
Yeah, it made her day. She was excited about that. And I mean, getting to ride Tron, 5 times.
Yeah.
We can't wait to ride it. She says it was great.
April 4th.
She said it was super comfortable too. So there's a lot of complaints coming out right now about how, fluffier people can't ride it.
Fluffier.
I mean, I'm in that category where it might not be comfortable, but she said it was fine. And then there's back of the cars where you don't have to necessarily be on the motorcycle. You can sit in it like Guardians.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Which I haven't rode that either.
We haven't.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Are we really Disney fans? We haven't rode. So
Chris said we would never admit we know you, but now we have proof because you literally called us in the middle of our show.
That is true. Anyway, one of the, I watched Provost for a long time.
Vicky's Tiggertails, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while, Vicky.
No, who's
nice to see you. Sorry.
But I think the link, the locked in, like I watched him. I loved the content. It was great. The Disney history is amazing. But when Amanda cried over the Monte Cristo, when right before we went there. We went
We were
into
a taste of
DCA,
Disney,
a taste of Disney
with a couple
right?
of kiddos.
With a couple of kiddos. But when I watched Amanda in DCA having a Monte Cristo and just crying because
it was so
I
good.
teared up. I loved it. And I tried the Monte Cristo because of that.
And loved it.
And it was amazing. So I totally get you,
You
Amanda.
need to drink a lot of water
yeah.
if you're going to eat the Monte Cristo.
Really?
Cristo?
Why?
Because it's like lots of saturated fats and salt. And I'm just saying.
Wow. Okay.
It's not healthy. It's yummy, but it's not healthy.
I know you just said this, but I just want to welcome in Vicky's Tinker Tales. Haven't seen you in forever. How's Phoenix? Just wondering.
Yeah.
What? Holy
you moved
smokes.
to California?
Oh.
Okay, you're gonna have to give us the scoop on that, or as the kids say these days, the tea.
I don't think they say that anymore.
They don't? That's old.
That might have been a few years ago.
Oh.
I think now we say it because, well,
we think we're cool when we say it.
I don't know. Is it still
cool.
something? I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the scoop on that. We're just gonna go back to the 50s and call it the scoop.
There you go. An hour-ish away from Disneyland.
That's exciting.
I love it. So are we going to see some Vicky's Tinker Tales content from Disneyland?
Yes, please.
Are you getting like season annual passes?
You should meet up with a couple of kiddos. Now we've talked about them several times on the stream.
Right. Yeah.
Another YouTube community member that the two of them are just the nicest. Absolutely the nicest people. So, I don't mind shouting them out. If you have not checked out a couple of kiddos, check them out because they have some fun content and they do stuff around California that's not just Disney.
Yeah.
They love Disney, but they also do like festivals and weekend things. And they are super nice. When we ran into them in the line to get into a Taste of Disney, it was like we had known them for years and we spent the whole day with them. And I've said this before, but when you kind of meet people, you're not really sure, like, are you going to get along? Are you really going to have, we had so much.
I'm still trying to figure out if we're going to get along with Disney Dynamics.
I know.
So, I mean,
it's rough.
It's rough.
It's a process, I think. But no, it was like we had known them forever and we had so much fun and they're just super nice people.
Yeah. Super
That
nice.
is all. Yay. Oh, awesome. You're going to do pickups? That's awesome.
Oh, pickups from the park.
All right. Let's go on to today in Disney history. We only have 20 minutes. I told you it was going to go fast.
It's going fast. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. So today in Disney history, Disney's Alice in Wonderland is nominated for an Academy Award for Best Scoring of a Musical Picture. Huh.
But then they lost to an American in Paris.
Wow.
So I was reading some Alice in Wonderland stuff online, and there are these amazing websites that talk about Alice in Wonderland that have some like hidden gems of information about Alice in Wonderland. Did you know that Walt was unhappy with Alice in Wonderland after it was created?
Really?
He oversaw it. Like he was fully in the trenches creating Alice in Wonderland, but he was unhappy with the final result. Okay. Now going back, people love the movie.
So what was he unhappy with?
He just didn't feel like it captured the story as well as it could have. This is all, stuff that I've read online. So I never spoke to Walt about Alice in Wonderland. I totally would have if that wasn't available to me, but this is, hearsay. However, there are tons of mistakes in Alice in Wonderland that you can go check out for yourself. There are animation mistakes. There are coloring mistakes. There are, I guess they spelled Lewis Carroll's name wrong in the opening credits.
What?
Because it's 2 L's, but they only had 1 L.
Okay.
I don't know. But Walt really loved Carroll and he loved his storytelling because they both had similar viewpoints on childhood and imagination and creativity and having that child at heart all the time. So he was really down with that idea, and that's partially why he wanted to do Alice in Wonderland. So it's interesting. I love Alice in Wonderland. That's one of my favorite.
You do.
My favorite between Alice and Dumbo. Those are my two favorites. So
That's interesting.
I'm going to take a deep dive, as they say, into Alice in Wonderland over the next, I don't know, a few weeks or so and see what I can learn, because super interesting stuff. There are 30 songs that were created for the movie that they never aired. So there's some sort of discography where you could at one point purchase the 30 unpublished songs that were supposed to be in the movie that didn't make it. And some of them are actually, and there's 2 scenes. There was a Jabberwocky scene supposed to be in this movie, but they cut it. I always wondered why I didn't know about the Jabberwocky.
Right, when they came back, because I mean that was a huge part of the live action.
Live action was the Jabberwocky.
That was the part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wondered where that was too.
Like, where's the apparently there's like the otters or the seals or whatever, the walruses. The walrus scene in Alice in Wonderland was put in place of the Jabberwocky, which ended up being some kind of funky looking dragon when they actually drew it out with like jingle bells and all these things. They just didn't like it, so they didn't put it in. But
that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool to know that it was supposed to be in there, that he wasn't skipping the Jabberwocky. They just had to cut it. They didn't have to cut it. The movie's short. They could have, but they were shorter back then.
Well, yeah, and it was an animated feature, so animated features were even shorter than.
Well, they wanted to keep the kids' attention, probably.
Well, I mean, you got to sell it to the adults to go see it, because they have the money.
Yeah, and then the other interesting fact was, I can't remember the amount precisely, but they use enough paint in this movie to paint the cells and to do all the drawings to cover like a couple hundred houses, like full-size houses. Yeah, I'm going to get that number. Like, there's a whole bunch of fun trivia on this website that I bookmarked that I'm going to be looking more into.
Is that here? I'll take us off the screen because it looks like you cited it. Is it?
No, that's Today in Disney History.
Okay.
Yeah. Which this guy that does Today in Disney History has spent years putting together Today in Disney History, and people use his website all the time but never credit him. So I want to make sure I had that on there.
Let's take us off of the screen again.
This day in DisneyHistory.com.
Yeah, go check him out. Is there a way to like support him in any way, or?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know him.
Okay.
Yeah,
it'd be nice if we could, throw some support over there since he's doing such a great job.
Yeah, I think he's done now. Like, it's done. I mean, I'm sure they add things as the years go on.
Yeah, the history still happening.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, that is kind of cool. I would love to like look, maybe even actually go read the book.
What book?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah, we have it. I mean, I've read it.
Original content, like
it's interesting.
The Jabberwocky in the book.
Okay. Yeah. So, real quick, before we get to trivia, I mean, there's 4 people in here right now, so I guess we could do it. Did I bring it in here? No, but I have a picture of it.
We can totally do it. Oh wait, are we doing? Well, I mean, before we start talking about trivia, we should probably talk about this. Oh, whoops, wrong button pushed. There we go. There's not a good place for us on the screen. So, Fun and Fancy Freight, I was talking about earlier in the show today, but this is our merch box. If you go to mainstreettreat.com, there's a tab on the top that says Fun and Fancy Freight, and that is our merch box. And you are doing a box giveaway.
Yeah. We're going to give away, I think, the $69.99 box. So these boxes have just a lot of Disney fun inside of them. And if you're in our Facebook group and you comment or you like or you message me over the months and say, "Ooh, I like this thing that you posted," I keep that in my mind, and it might show up in your Fun and Fancy Freight box. Yeah. But this is super fun for me. I like to do the curation of the boxes, and there is a video over on our Main Street Treat Facebook group of Robin, one of our customers, opening her Fun and Fancy Freight box that she recently got. And so if you wanted to see kind of what that looked like, that's available over there. But yeah, so the giveaway is going on until the end of the month. And you just need to do a few things like join our Facebook group, invite 3 friends, like and comment on a post, join our Instagram, like and comment on a post. And then if you want more,
Is it called
what
Fun and
is
Fancy
that?
Freight Friends?
That's our group.
Oh, this is the group right here. Should
Yeah.
I join that group?
Well, that would be nice.
I might go ahead and join the group.
That would
There
be
we go.
nice. How do I do this?
Wait,
This?
yeah. You want to cut back over to us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Fun and Fancy Freight is the page. Fun and
Okay.
Fancy Freight Friends is the group. Anyone can join the page.
Oh.
You have to be invited or asked to join the group.
Fun.
Because although Disney is a fabulous community, there are a few people I'm not letting in this group.
Oh, okay. You know what? If you
I'm just kidding. Everybody's invited.
is that
That's the page.
this is the page right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the page.
Maybe I should follow that.
Oh, we're all inclusive. Everybody can anybody can
Oh.
join our group.
Am I already following?
Basically, if you've
Do I
had a
need to like
Facebook
it?
if you've had a Facebook account for more than like a couple seconds, I'll let you in. But sometimes you get like bots that try to join and it says like they just created their Facebook page like this morning. What am I was looking at the comments.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Uh,
Is this better?
is Chris?
Yeah,
definitely.
I denied Chris. I wasn't
Yeah.
really sure if he was really a person or what was happening.
I reported that account.
Yeah, I reported that.
It was
for sure.
inappropriate.
Oh shoot. Anyway,
Hey, I'm a follower of Fun and Fancy Freight. Are you?
I'm excited that you finally followed your own page.
Well, so when you told me that you did this, I actually went and I looked and I didn't recognize the
picture?
logos, and I
Oh.
thought, did somebody go and like create something for it?
It was me.
I didn't see this. I didn't.
Yeah, the Fun and Fancy Freight side.
This I'm pointing at, y'all ain't seeing because we're on the screen, but this is the Fun and Fancy Freight like logo. The font.
We don't really have a logo. It's something our son drew.
Yeah.
And so we put that up there for now. And
I love it.
when we have more time, we might change it. I mean, I like it too. I think it looks good. I wish it was like in a circle instead of like a rectangle, but we can figure that out.
It'd be cool. We can make it a circle, maybe.
We might be able to.
Oh.
Anyhow.
We missed you too, Vicky. We're so excited to be coming back and hopefully rekindling all those friendships that we had back when we were doing this weekly.
Yeah. Life's funny. Life is funny. It gets in the way. Things happen. We get busy. We just need to.
And some of us get really busy.
Oh,
I don't know. You're probably more busy than me.
I'm definitely more busy than you.
I don't know. I'm pretty busy right now.
No, I'm more busy than you.
You know what? I think it's really close to being able to let the whole cat out of the bag. So,
wow.
I think it's really close. It's really close. I'm gonna hold on to it just a little while longer because I want the anticipation to build.
Dang it, Chris found us. He just followed our page.
Yeah, I want y'all to let your friends know that we're back on Saturdays, that we want to hang out, come and I got some pretty cool news that I'm excited to share. And hopefully she's excited because she's the one actually that kind of pushed me into doing it. So
no, don't blame me.
I'm blaming you.
I'm a supportive wife, is what I am.
100%.
I support what you want to do. It's different than pushing you into something.
I didn't even know that I wanted to do it until you directed me in that direction.
Maybe I should be a director.
Anyway, so where are we at here? Next slide. Anyone?
Bueller. What is it? Bueller.
Do we have a Disney Vault thing today?
No, because you don't do your job.
I spilled coffee on myself
to do
this
the
morning.
vault. Here.
No, we had something from last week that I thought it was on my.
No, it's right here.
What is it? Oh. So this isn't even the Disney Vault.
No, this is the Universal Vault.
Why in the world I still have this on my shelf? It's because
why it still looks brand new is a little concerning to me.
Wait, y'all. First of all, if you get treats from us, I promise it has not been sitting on my shelf for months. Okay,
No.
Everything that we ship in our box is fresh.
Like within 24 hours fresh.
But-
This is not fresh. We will not be shipping this, but I think it's hilarious that it still looks like it's fresh. It is rock hard. So we know it's not fresh.
Oh yeah.
It's rock hard.
So
But this is from Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios, Orlando. This is ground up princess, y'all. 100% fresh ground up princess.
Yeah. This right here, that's the connection to Disney, right? Because of all the Disney princesses.
The princesses, yeah.
Yeah. So
they get crazy over there at Universal. I bet they did this because they're in they're in that competition with Disney. So they're like, they don't have princesses. They literally. All right. Well, they're not going to grind her up. Anyway, so they're grinding up Disney princesses over at Universal. This says sweet raspberry flavored Rice Krispie treat.
Next year for HHN, I'm actually going to try it.
It even tells you the cut of meat. It is an arm and a leg. To destroy any spirits, cooked to 1,031 degree Fahrenheit minimum. It's actually not rock hard.
Is that the cut or is that the price? That's the price.
That's the price.
It costs an
arm and a leg.
Yeah.
An arm and a leg.
That's pretty good.
That's interesting. That's in our vault. I'm going to keep that for as long as it lasts. A little crazy. That's a little crazy.
It's pretty fun.
All right.
I think we're going to be skipping the yeah.
You're skipping that?
What? No, you can throw that up there. Well, there's the QR code for anybody that's made it this far into the live stream. If you want to just scan that, that'll take you right to mainstreettreat.com.
There's our sweet potato limited flavor.
Yes, very limited on that. I will vouch for it. It is delicious. It's like pumpkin pie in a tart
with pecans and toasted marshmallows.
Yeah.
And it's probably only going to be there for another week or two.
I'm guessing that's the case.
And then they're probably going to switch over. We don't know that for sure, but that's our best educated guess. And then the raspberry tart is still there. The peanut butter banana fudge is not there at this time. And I'm hoping that the blueberry lemon is the next one coming back.
The blueberry lemon was delicious.
It was. And so usually that comes back about now. But this sweet potato one, I haven't seen before.
March 1st.
March 1st? Okay.
Yeah, that's just my guess.
Okay.
So, go check out Main Street Treat. You can get a treat box over there. You can get the Fun and Fancy Freight box.
You can do a subscription. One of our popular subscriptions is the family game night box.
Yeah.
And a couple of people, it's funny. Like we send out these boxes, and the majority of them we never hear from.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I know that they like them is that they keep getting them. So I send them every month and I never hear anything. Do they like them? Do they not like them?
Mm-hmm.
What? No feedback. We do have one customer who continuously lets us know if she likes it or doesn't, or what we can do, or she posts them. So there are family game night boxes posted over in our group and on our page to kind of show you what they've been getting over the past year. Because it's every month you get a new Disney board game with popcorn and Crispies and gummies, and then a little extra Disney magic posted in there. Oh, are you going to show it?
I'm going to try. Here,
okay.
I'm
Let's see.
I'm going to see what I can do here. Yeah, we're going to go with...
Let's check because, and then it's a surprise what game you're going to get. So I never necessarily, is it the Facebook? I never necessarily tell anybody what I'm going to send.
What's that do?
There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. But this last month we sent Clue. So the Villains Clue, which we're supposed to be playing during Charcuterie Night with Disney Dynamics, also owners of Park Hopper Choppers, because we like to play the game every month that we send out.
Yep.
Just to kind of get an idea, like the Jungle Cruise game, which was super hard to figure out. Like took us probably a good hour to figure out how to play it and set it all up. And then the other one we played was the Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
It was Haunted Mansion game,
mm-hmm.
which
I thought was going to be Clue.
Looked
Yeah.
so confusing,
Yeah.
but was really actually simple to learn how to play and was one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It did kind of look like Clue. It's got kind of a Clue vibe, but it's not Clue. Totally different game. So
Totally not Clue.
Totally not Clue.
Totally not Clue.
And we've
but
sent
the Clue one is Clue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the next one we're gonna try to play. And we've sent the Magic Kingdom Monopoly, where you have to actually build the castle that sits in the middle. We have not built ours yet,
No.
but that's another one on the docket.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, it was like the peanut in the beginning.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that out.
Yeah. And coming up, we have the Thunder Mountain board game. You never know which one you're going to get which month, but Thunder Mountain, I'm excited about that one. The Space Mountain board game. There's not Boggle. It's not Boggle. What is the other one where you shake the dice? The shaking. You shake it and you and then the dice comes
Yahtzee.
Because the Yahtzee in the parks are so cool. They have the little shake buckets and they're like carved with different lands. So that's coming.
That'd be cool.
Lots of fun board games. So if you want to get in on that, that's the family game night subscription. Yahtzee, yeah. The family game night subscription, which we're sending quite a few out, but we only hear from Robin. The only reason I know that they are loved by all is because I think we're on month 6 now. Nobody's canceled, so they should be. I think they're liking them.
Go check them out.
Check them out. Check them out.
That's our business right there. That's how we support this stuff right here. We're gonna come back on Saturday.
We are going to try.
We're back. This is 2 in a row. Baby.
2 in a row.
2 in a row.
All right. We are on to Disney trivia and we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
All right, let's do some. Well, no, we've only been on for 52 minutes.
With 8 minutes.
Because we were a little bit late, but we are going to try to get you out of here right around 1 o'clock.
So, go.
Do
I go?
No.
Or you go? I go, then you go.
All right. So which Disney animated classic starts and ends with a
Mackenzie, you can't answer.
Which Disney animated classic starts and ends with the Christmas scene? I think I know what it is. I think I know. And I didn't look. I think I know.
What do you mean? Weren't you in on the conversation the other day?
No,
Yes, you were.
No.
Oh.
I'm busy, y'all.
I took Kenzie's trivia. Mm-hmm. And our prize today are 2 buttons from the 2021 Christmas Tree Stroll, which every time we go to a stroll or we go to any kind of game that Disney puts on, we try to get the commemorative regalia and then hold on to it so that we can give it away as prizes later.
Nice.
So I know we've got 5+ people in here. I see 1 answer. So let's go. Let's answer the trivia question. We didn't do the Christmas tree stroll this year.
No. Well, we kind of had to leave.
Oh, that's right. We had
were
2 funerals and a wedding,
yeah.
minus the wedding.
Yeah, right. For a second there, I was like, "What wedding?"
Yeah, I minus the wedding. We didn't go to a wedding. There was no wedding.
I was like, 2 funerals and a what? We basically missed Christmas.
Yeah, we were.
Christmas was not what we thought it was going to be this year.
No. We thought we were going to be resting at home.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to go see lights. We thought we were going to do the Christmas tree stroll. We thought we were going to hit all the parks. We didn't even go to the Animal Kingdom lodge dinner. We did nothing here.
Well, and then plan B was going to be we were going to be spending it in Oregon. And,
here's a hint. This movie is not a Christmas movie. Not a Christmas movie. So guess again, Vicky. We'll let you guess again because I forgot to throw that out there. This is an animated classic, and it is not a Christmas movie. Listen, someday these Christmas tree stroll buttons are going to be worth a pretty penny, so you're going to want to have them.
Right.
In your collection. I don't know how I spilled my coffee when I literally have this much left. So I posted this mug.
I burned myself.
I posted this mug. Oh, sorry. The other day when I was posting something because I was drinking out of it. And people were like, "Ooh, how do I get that mug?" You don't.
No, there's no more.
This is a vintage, as in a couple of years ago, mug that I bought at the Disney store.
We actually put those in the Disney Connection boxes.
We did. I bought, I think I had at 1.8 of these, and I put a couple of them in a Disney Connections box. I gave my mom one for Christmas because she really liked the handle, because it's a nice size handle, and it is a really cute mug. Maybe they'll do a different, this is like raised. This is raised. Maybe they'll do another like addition.
You're like selling a mug right now that nobody can get.
You can't get it. But this,
that's so mean.
This all goes to say that when you see something you like that's Disney, get it immediately, because
if you can afford
some things come out and come out and come out, and you think they're going to be limited and they're not. And some things are super limited. Oh yeah.
And you just might never get it. So, the light. Yeah, this is Mace Windu's.
You don't know how to wield a lightsaber. You're going to hurt somebody.
This is Mace Windu's hilt, and I was going to get it in Disney land, and I said no because we were on the road. No, I'm not going to get it right now. I'll get it because we were going to World later, and I'll just get it in Disney World. And then we got here, and I was like, no, I'm going to wait. And then we came back. We moved here, and it was retired. Because
you used to be able to get it in the like in the lightsaber.
Yeah.
What is that? The store. It's a store. Doc Windows or Win Mars or what is that? Doc something or other. I should know, but I don't.
Can't remember.
Yeah. I think we're only getting the 2 guesses.
Yeah, it looks like we're only going to get the 2 guesses.
That's okay. Listen.
Hit me up.
Here's the other thing. I'm going to send another set of these out for people on the hashtag replay.
Oh.
So if you hashtag replay and answer the question, wait, they're going to know the answer.
They're going to know the answer because I was just about to go to it. You know what? If you got this far in the video, right, and you've hung out with us, just hashtag replay,
and we'll do a drawing.
Now, and we'll do a drawing. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we'll do a drawing. Okay,
so
here we go.
Boom! Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Scene and ends.
But did you see what I did, like with the Christmas scene and then the Christmas stroll buttons? Like I tried to kind of theme the question to the prize. Yeah.
Is that going to happen every week?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Right.
No. Yeah.
Mackenzie, you got it?
It was actually Mary. Mary gets the prize, and I don't even have to mail it. I can just give it to her this afternoon, and then they can put it on their shelf with the rest of their collection if they want.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all,
I'm not looking at the right place.
1:04. We've got about 2 minutes. Anything else to wrap up the week, or
no?
What's going on?
No, I mean, I'm going back to work. My 3rd grade is amazing. And I've got some boxes, some treats to pick up. And
I gotta go drive a boat.
You gotta drive a boat?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive a boat this afternoon. And,
you're welcome, Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some fun stuff. I big announcement, maybe next week. Let's see if we can get this all wired in, and we'll push this live stream out maybe the day before. I'll have it set up, and we'll do some advertising on Facebook. Let's get a lot of people in here. Let's get 20 or 30 people in here, and remind all of our old friends, if you're a part of that community, the era, right? Let them all know, hey, we're back here. We're gonna hang out on Saturdays, and there's some big news.
When isn't there big news? I feel like there's big news all the time. I'd like some just small news, sometimes, like just a period of time when there's nothing going on that we could just relax.
But there is some big news.
There is some big news.
Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Well,
I got to go book some Disney vacations, so we got to wrap it up.
Hey, we can do that too. Not just cruising.com.
We can.
Y'all, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. It has been a blast. Hope you had fun and learned some fun news today. And we're going to be back next week. So appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney.
Bye.